Hello, and thank you for taking your time to watch and listen to this presentation. We are FTM, or Future Tech Movement, part of the Future Tech Studio School. My name is Sherlock, and I'm the project manager. Next to me is my assistant manager, Sven, and to the left of me is Caden, the lead researcher. Over there is Chloe, our website developer, joined by Michael, the assistant web developer, and finally but not least, Daniel, our presenter developer.
This presentation will educate you on our project to help teenagers find jobs after they finish their education. We are planning to do this by creating a one-stop platform, which will be a website in which the teenagers can find the support they need to successfully apply to a job they want with ease.
This website will inform and give support to teenagers in jobs by informing them about the job opportunities in IT within companies such as Barclays and other financial companies. By doing this, more teenagers can find their job easily, and also it is one of our goals to include a feature which will filter jobs for teenagers by their qualifications and personality traits.
This website will be completely free for teenagers to access. The way this website will make profit is for allowing employers to pay for us to include their ads on our advertisement page and homepage. Therefore, we will be gaining money as well as providing support for teens out of education. The profit will go entirely towards the website and the staff keeping it online. I believe this website will take approximately 40 days to develop and should cost about £16,000 to employ a small team of 6 people to develop it. To update and keep it running, it will cost an extra £4,000 per month. I estimated these figures on the average web developer salary.
The expected outcome of this project will put less strain on job consultants, give teenagers the support they need, and tips they require to work for their first time, and find jobs to suit them quickly and easily. The idea will also decrease unemployment in the northwest of England, since it helps people apply quicker and easier jobs to suit them without having to go through the hassle of visiting someone.
We have also created a prototype website to illustrate an idea of what we had in mind, but it isn't close at all to show all of aspects of our idea. The website includes a page instructing teens on how to create a CV and the salaries of common IT jobs.
To sum it up, our idea is to create a website which will inform and support teenagers and with help finding and applying for jobs which suit their personality and qualifications. It will cost £16,000 to develop and £4,000 per month to maintain. It will take 40 days to implement our idea into a fully working support service.
Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Okay, so well done guys for going first. So the process we'll go through is we'll go to the judges first, and then if the time allows us, so we'll go to the audience. So judges, do you have any questions?
So absolutely, I'd echo what Julian's just said. I know how nerve-wracking it must be to go first. So well done for standing up and going first. You've given some numbers out there. So you'll spend £16,000 over 40 days to develop and implement your website. Have you done a breakdown of that spend? So what activities would you do in those 40 days?
Well, most of the money will go towards the small team to develop it and design it, which will probably be around 14,500.
Okay.
And then the rest of it will probably go in the software and programs to develop the website itself.
Right, okay. And you said £4,000 a month to maintain. How have you arrived at that cost?
Well, the average pay for the website developer would be around £1,860. So we'll give them a bit extra, so they'll keep wanting to work there, and they'll just keep the website online and updated to the best of their ability.
Okay, thanks. And is there a unique selling point to your website? So there are other websites out there advertising jobs. So what will encourage employers to place their ads with you?
We'll have the special feature which will filter the jobs according to the personality traits and the qualifications of those who visit the website. So it'll be a lot easier and quicker for them to find the jobs that suit them and they want to work in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, just following on from that, and again, well done for going first. I know how difficult it is to stand up in front of your peer group like this. A couple of things on what unique selling point. What sort of research did you do on what other sites were out there before you came up with this idea?
We're not quite sure on the other sites out there, as we didn't have enough time to investigate upon them. But Caden was our lead researcher, so I guess he'll explain it a bit more.
I looked on other websites to see what kind of thing they're doing to get ideas for ours, and how whatever they haven't done, we can do to make ours better than the rest.
Okay, so you had a look at them just to see what else was out there.
Yeah.
Okay. In your press release that you sent us, you made a mention that there won't be any adverts or any money-making pop-ups.
That's not specifically from Barclays. If other companies want to advertise things on the educational site, that will fund the website and the staff making into updating it regularly.
Okay, so you will have adverts on your website.
If the employees pay to put them there, yes.
If I'm sorry, what?
If like stakeholders, they want to place adverts on the website, then we'd charge them for that, yes.
Okay, so the way so getting back to financials, which Angela touched on, you're going to make money out of the site by companies placing their jobs on there. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
And have you worked out a detailed budget of how much you would charge a company to place a job advert?
No, we haven't touched upon that yet.
Okay. And when you're looking at other websites, did you do any research into what other websites charge to list a job?
Caden?
No, we haven't, no.
Well played on the hand over there. Good job. Traditional presenting. Well done. Okay. I think that's it from me as well.
Yep, that's all from me. Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Yeah,
All
well
right,
done.
thank you.
Guys.
Well done.
Well done indeed. I just want to, anybody in the audience have any questions? Okay. Shout loud, because we've got, Nathan, you're going to need a mic, aren't you?
How much will the server cost?
So I'll relay the question, because otherwise we won't pick it up on the sound. So how much will the server cost? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, since the staff takes 14,500, I guess the rest of it will go into the server and the programs to make it. So we're not quite sure. Any more questions?
Can I ask one more? Sorry.
Of course you
Yes.
can.
Judge. Sorry, guys.
Judge's
Um,
prerogative, you're allowed to.
Who wrote these?
The press release.
The press
No.
release and your plan?
I wrote the business plan and Sven wrote the press release.
Okay. Do we give feedback afterwards, Julian?
On the quality of those?
Yeah.
No, do it now, because it's important for the other students to hear.
So I think, well done for going first, guys. And I know part of this, I'm so impressed that you even stood up. You all look very professional up there, very smart in your grey suits, which I suspect are your uniforms, but you guys look great. And I like how you positioned yourselves on the stage. That's really good presenting. So well done on that. A couple of things on the presentation when you're doing this. Just be really thoughtful about your business plan, making sure you're checking grammar, spelling, capitalization, punctuation. That's a really, really important thing when you're making a pitch to a company. So just something I'd suggest you look at on that. Have other people read it. So share it with your teachers, share it with your parents, share it with what we would call in our business other stakeholders. I'm a huge fan of collaborative learning, collaborative leadership. So if you're going to lead an organization or lead a project, it's great to get other viewpoints on it. So test out your idea with other people. That would be my advice to you when you're stepping up. Also, when you're presenting, look up. I want to see your eyes. I want to see what your reaction is to it. I love the use of iPads. Obviously, that's the way forward. I didn't even know what a computer was when I was in school, but I'm far too old. So really great use of technology when you're doing that. So I think I was impressed with that as well. Angela, if you want to say anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I was very impressed with the barcode that you put on there, with the 3D barcode that you put on. I actually had a go at skimming it, so I was still listening. I was just trying to pick it up, and I was too far away. But I do like that and the interactive link, and I will take that link off you later and have a look at your website before we do our final judging. I would agree again with getting somebody else to review your plan. We call that peer reviewing. And for me, it's one of the toughest bits because I've spent months writing a document. I think it's perfect, and I am one of the best people on the planet at writing in English. And then I hand it over to one of my colleagues or one of my friends, and they rip it to shreds. And you really do have to sit and listen to their feedback through gritted teeth. But that does then make it better. So as painful as that process is, that's one of the really important bits. So I would that's a general comment to all of you, is to let somebody else have a read, and somebody who's not been involved as well. Sometimes if you're close to something, you already have an understanding of it, and so you don't necessarily spot things. Whereas if you've not been involved, when you read it, you can say, well, what does that mean? Because there's something missing. That's happened to me this week. One of my projects has been through an internal audit, and they've spotted something that I knew all along, but because we were all so close to it, we didn't write it in the document. So it's really valuable feedback.
Good feedback.
But well done for going first.
Sorry, one more thing, Julian. Sorry, the judges are going to get in trouble for talking too much.
Sorry.
It's our prerogative as judges, though, I think. How did you operate as a team? I'm really interested in the team dynamic because I think there's supposed to be 6 of you, but there's only 4 on stage.
We split up into groups. We had the groups doing research and the web development. We've got the prototype of a website done already. That's what the QR code's for. So we were into 2 different groups, one doing research for the website and one developing the website.
And how did you decide who was going to present?
Well, we kind of just picked people who were confident, good at presenting about their personality traits. So.
Did you self-select that, or did you as team lead select that?
Yes.
So you self-selected to be the presenter?
Well, we selected me, Sven, and Caden to do it.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, guys, you mentioned this prototype of the site. You remember in the brief it was come up with some sort of prototype.
Yeah.
So why have you not done at least some screen grabs today so we could see what it looked like? Because again, you're trying to convince, if the judges had money and you wanted to go to the next stage of your project, why have you not?
Kathleen's got 60 million that she's given away next year.
Yeah, she has, that's right.
Probably not all at this stage, just to be clear, guys. Just to be clear.
So, yeah, why didn't you include any screen grabs or do a live demo today?
Well, there was a screenshot of the website's homepage, I believe.
Yes, there was actually. I did see that, to be fair,
Okay,
Julian.
just the one page, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what about the prototype? Did you not feel you were ready to do a prototype today?
That's on there as well.
No, actually do a live demo of the site. Go here, click here, do that.
We it's not got much information on it, but we could.
Right.
It's an operational site, yes.
Okay. All right. So, well done for going first. You've had some great feedback from the judges. I'm going to actually contradict Kathleen a little bit on the positioning, actually, because when you stand at the back there, to me, what it actually says is you're a little bit scared because you're sort of standing right at the back, okay? We produced all this stage for a reason. It gives you an opportunity to walk around and use a space. And when you see your favourite pop star singing on a stage, they don't stand at the back. They come and stand at the front. They want to engage with you. They want to connect, right? So you almost want to get as far forward as possible because you want to get out there. You don't want to be hidden away back here. So that's just an observation from me.
No,
but
that's
it might
good.
be
It's,
personal.
looking at this side, they probably look a little
Yeah.
bit different, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Any other comments or questions from anybody else in the room? Otherwise, we'll let these guys sit down because we've given them quite a few questions. All right,
Don't worry, everyone else will get the same treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we've set precedent, so well
And you
done.
can hear paper
Well
shuffle.
done.